friends, this is Forte. As promised, here is my German cavalry saddle. So, first we can take the seat off and do these little straps here. And then voila, the seat. And look at this. This is rawhide, and then you have rawhide tongs that hold it down. Next, we have, oh, I should take the stirrups off. This is such an amazing saddle because you can take it all apart, really clean it. If there's pieces that need to be repaired, they can be repaired separately. So let me get those out of the way. And I need a screwdriver. These 2 screws. So this takes the flap off. Nice. Nice for cross country, nice knee rolls. I hope you can see this. And the next part that comes off are the panels. Little strap here. That's it on. Look at this. This is what rests on the horse. The saddle itself stays completely off the horse's spine. This is where you get the weight is distributed across the horse's side. I have a lot of saddles, so generally with the horses that I have or that I work with, there's always some saddle or other that works. But every now and then, there just isn't a saddle. And that's when I come back to this saddle. And it seems to work for whatever horse I need it for. So there we go. And no one wants these saddles. It amazes me. They're such wonderful saddles. And every now and then I can find them online for sale for nearly nothing, because the only thing people seem to want these for is just as war memorabilia. But if you can find one of these saddles, especially if you, like me, have a lot of horses that you're working with, and you want a saddle that'll fit those hard-to-fit horses, there you go. So here's the tree, and I'm not really sure what this is made out of. It looks like it's steel. I hope you get a good look at this. But this here, of course, keeps everything off the horse's spine. You figure that the saddle was made for cross-country, so you wouldn't want to be pressing on the horse's spine. You'd like the horse to have as much movement as possible. So, and this is very lightweight, I understand, this way also. So, there you have it. I know all of you know how horses, over time, you can spend a lot of money for a saddle that fits one year, and then next year, because a horse's conformation has changed, it doesn't fit any longer. This saddle seems to always fit, because as a horse gets old and they become more spiny and their top line sort of shrivels up and comes up, this still keeps the weight off the horse's top line completely onto the horse's sides, so the horse isn't uncomfortable. We'll show you now how it fits. This is Chief. I rescued Chief from being euthanized about 3 years ago. And once he learned that we were only going to reward him, we weren't going to punish him for anything, we weren't going to put a bit in his mouth or spur him or whip him, he became the sweetest horse in the entire world. He has really smooth gaits, and he can teach even intermediate riders a thing or two. But as you can see, Chief has gotten old. He has a really swayed back. So as time has gone on, it's been difficult to find a saddle that fits him. So that's when that German saddle has come in use. So here he is with his saddle on. You see his saddle, I can stick my hand all the way through this way, if my arm was long enough. And I can stick it through all the way through this way. It doesn't rest on his spine at all. It rests completely on each side of his spine. Of course, because he's an old man, he's in his late 20s, as much as he likes to be ridden, I only allow him to be ridden for about 15 minutes. And how do I know that he likes to be ridden? I'll tell you, because when I say to the horses, "Do you want to ride?" he's the first one that runs up and puts his head through the headstall. But for those saddle makers out there who are watching this video, I sure hope someone will develop a saddle like this for us riders and for our horses, something that really feels comfortable for them. Thank you. Bye-bye.